I'm Gina, aka Ketocajunangel. Welcome to my channel. Today is Sunday, February 8th, and it's Super Bowl day. I believe Seattle Seahawks and New England Patriots are playing today. I'm not a big football fan, but who do I want to win? I don't know. I'm not going to make that decision. I know my husband and my son are watching it today. I'm back here filming my film to get that out there and let you guys know what I've been up to this past week. So, I know this is always backwards, I believe. Can y'all see that? That's what we're going to talk about. It's really not that long. Just want to do a disclaimer here. I'm not a doctor, a nurse, or a health professional, so I'm not here to give you medical advice. I did keto back in 2015 and 2016, and I did really well. And then things happened, and I got off track. I've gone off track, started again. Wasn't a good time. I mean, it should have been a good time, but things have just been really crazy. And so this year, 2026, I have been going strong doing the keto diet. Sometimes it's kind of ketovore, basically. I eat a lot of meat, but some days I've been tempted, and I hate to admit that I've given into temptation. So that's kind of what I struggle with. It is getting kind of fun telling people no, especially my husband when he asks me if I want a piece of candy or some ice cream and cake, which he shouldn't be eating anyway, and I tell him no. And I mean, I say it like I'm going to bite his head off. So, with that being said, I just kind of want to go over my weight. It's kind of from January 1st to January 31st. January 1st, I weighed 205.9. January 31st, I weighed 200.3, which I fluctuated several times throughout the month. But that's still a weight loss of 5.6 for the month of January. So I'm super happy about that. Now we're in February. So, let me get my little pen ready because I like to make little check marks. So I covered that, and that. And my weight on last Sunday was 197.9. Monday it was 197.9, no change. Tuesday I weighed 199.9, where I went up. We'll make a little sad face. Wednesday the 4th, I went up again, 200.6, sad face. Thursday I went up to 201.0, another sad face. So 3 days in a row I went up, which I know why. Usually I eat hot dogs without the bun. I ate hot dogs with the bun and had some chips. And then one day my boss had made a king cake, which I love king cake. Y'all, if you've never had a king cake, it's really, really good. And she made it homemade. So when I had that, I took a little sliver, but that's all it took to cause me to make another bad choice and another bad choice. And finally that night, I was just like, I gotta stop. It's like once I make a bad choice, it's like a domino effect. I make another. I go, oh, I'll get back on it. I'll get strict tomorrow. Y'all, we can't do that. So I upped my take of water, and I think I had a Diet Coke Friday or Saturday. Today's Sunday, right? So it was yesterday I had a Diet Coke on Friday, and then I had a Diet Coke, or I was still drinking the same Diet Coke yesterday. So, Diet Coke's good. I like it, but there's something about it that makes me hungry. It makes me crave more food. So I'm just gonna have to stick with the water and lemon. And I think Friday I had some apple cider vinegar, lemon, and water, and some pink salt. And I just diluted it really well, and then I drank it. And I drank that at night before I went to bed. So I really think that kind of helps, but I don't know. So, oh, y'all, my favorite thing ever was, my husband bought, they got a PlayStation 5. Well, I feel like I'm going around in circles. I don't know how to play, and I get very frustrated. Some of the games, the pinball's very easy, but you're not doing anything. I had a Wii, and it was in my console by my TV in the living room. It's been in there forever. And I think I might have said something this past week, but it wasn't working. We hooked it up, it didn't work. I went online. What does it mean, that the pointer's not working? And they said, put these two candles out, evenly, like where the lights are on the sensor. Y'all, it worked. I was so excited. I was able to play my Wii. I did bowling, and then I thought, I need to find my fitness board, because I had the Wii Fit Plus. I need to find my fitness board and get it all hooked up. So I found it, and underneath, somehow, the little plastic thing that goes on there to hold the batteries in is gone. I don't know where it is. So, guess what I use? Duct tape. I'm going to order another little plastic replacement for that to hold the batteries. But duct tape, it worked in a snap. And so I was able to hook that. Oh, and Saturday, I had ordered a new sensor bar, and it came in Saturday. So I hooked it up. They also sent me the AV connectors. So I did not open that package. I thought, I'm going to try with the old one. And first I tried, once I switched my AV over to another connection deal on my TV, I tried my Wii sensor board that I already had, and it still didn't work. So I took it off and I put the new one on, and it worked. So I was like, that's what the problem was. So I got it all hooked up, and I was running my fingers. You know how you wind up stuff? I'm going to set this down. Kind of doing this. I was winding my fingers down the cord of the old one, and I found a place where it was nicked. So the wire had been cut somehow, just barely, but it was enough to make it not work. So, got a new sensor board, got my Wii Fit board, or fitness board that comes with the Wii Plus, which you can still get those online because I've seen them. And there are Wii games online too, and Wii consoles. And there's a store over in the next town over. It's like 45 minutes to an hour away from here. And so I decided yesterday I was going to go over there and see what Wii games that they have, because my son said when him and Rick were over there, he saw a lot of them, and they were like $5.99, $4.99, stuff like that. So I thought, oh, cool, I'll go over there and I'll look. But some of the names I didn't recognize, but they had a Mario Galaxy. It was like $22. And I thought, hey, I'm going to get that because I heard that's a really fun game. So I got the Mario Galaxy, and they had a Madden game. It's like a football game. but it was 10. And I got that for my son, because his birthday's coming up next month. So I went ahead and got it for him. So hopefully he can figure it out, because I don't know. I have a clue. I just know how to play Wii Sports, Wii Resort, all the games on the Wii Resort, and the games on the Wii Fit Plus. But anyway, I did buy that, and I was kind of trying to find a game that you do like the shooting, but I have to order the little thing that the controller goes into, so it looks like a little gun. And I was looking for Mario Kart, but they said, man, when they get Mario Kart, it's gone, So I may have to look for that on the internet, and it might cost quite a bit of money, so I may have to wait a while. Maybe someone will get it for me for my birthday. Maybe. Anyway, I do like the Wii Fit Plus. I was playing that, but I was very disappointed because I know I'm overweight, and it told me that I was obese. Well, I already knew that, so I still got a ways to go. So it's fun because it kind of makes you make a commitment to yourself to get on there. It has a little calendar and it stamps that you were on there. It's got like training modes, and it's even got like yoga. You can do these yoga poses. But I watched on YouTube this guy, I don't remember his name. I got to try to go back and find it. But he was completely hilarious. He committed to doing it for 3 days to see if he lost weight. And I got interrupted and didn't get to finish. And I don't know where it went. So I got to try to find this guy so I can see how he did his 30 days. And I know it was like a year ago when he was doing this. So some of those old videos were kind of funny to watch, and people talk about what games they liked. I watched several of those because I don't want to buy a game that's I'm going to end up not liking, So I was kind of watching. I'm sorry. My lips are kind of chapped. Anyway, back to this. So I got the Wii console going, and I ordered some more controllers. They're supposed to be in tomorrow. Because I think one of my controllers that we have 2 of them, is kind of wumpy. It was like a, on the screen. And I thought, okay, it's not putting out a good signal. The other one works great. So I ordered a couple of them, and they're colored ones, so I'm excited about that. And if they work out really well, then I may order 2 more and put these old ones, kind of take the batteries out and put them in the back as backup if something happens. So I went to that game store, got a couple of games. I bought a game called George of the Jungle. I haven't played it yet. We've been kind of busy today because the weather was great. Ricky was doing some things, some repairs and stuff to his trailer, nothing major. And we had changed the light bulbs in my hallway, and it has this like little globe that fits up under there. And my son took it off, and we couldn't find the little screws. There was one still up there. I would always undo them and never take them out. But he undid them and take them out, and we don't know what happened to them. So also yesterday when I was over going to that game store, I had to run by Lowe's, and I had the one little screw we had, and I got some new ones. I got a whole pack of them. So I got that installed today, or got the globe back up there so it looks really nice. And so that's kind of what I did, and I helped Ricky down there at his trailer doing some things. And then I told him I had to go, and he goes, why? And I said, I haven't done my video. I was going to do it yesterday and I was gone, so I really want to do it today. And so when we finished, he goes, go do your video. And then of course the Super Bowl plays tonight, and I know Brandon and him will be watching it. I don't know if I don't know if I'll even watch it. I used to like to watch the halftime show, and now everything's so crazy. So I just don't know if I'm going to watch it or not. So, here, it's been in the 70s. The weather, I know I'm like a little squirrel, and like a little dog. Anyway, it's been in the 70s this weekend, which has been totally nice. All the ice is gone. I did see one little patch. I couldn't believe it when I was driving over to this other town. And I was on one of these rural roads. And it was a place that doesn't get a lot of, I mean, it must not get any sun whatsoever. But it still had a little bit of ice on it. And I was like, oh my gosh, it must have been worse over here than it was at our house. So, anyway, I do have a quote. I wanted to say this first. The reason why I weigh every day is I can see the fluctuations and maybe make a mental assumption of what I did the day before that's caused my scale to go up. And try not to make that same mistake again. And doing the filming is basically to hold myself accountable, plus to help anybody else that may be struggling with the same things that I go through. It's not all bed of roses, you know, when you're trying to lose weight. It is a struggle, especially if you love sugar. And that's been my downfall all my life, was I loved sugar. I loved sodas. I loved Dr. Pepper. That was like, I would drink a Dr. Pepper every day. Then when I was doing keto back in 2015, I cut back to Diet Dr. Pepper, which had a funky taste. But I think they've improved it now. And I liked Coke and Diet Coke, and I think my favorite diet drink is going to be Sprite Zero, because when I was sick, you know, recently, like the 1st of January, and I got sick, I drank Diet Zero Sprite, and I put Diet Cranberry drink in it, just so to make sure I wasn't going to get a kidney infection, you know, because I've had those and I don't like them, and they're very uncomfortable, especially if you have to go to work and you're thinking you gotta go to the restroom because you gotta go pee, and then it's hardly anything. So I don't like taking a lot of medications. I do have a thyroid problem, so I have to take a thyroid medication, and I take hydrochloroside, which is, I call it a water pill. It helps with blood pressure, I think, or it helps keep the water, your fluids going out, keep you from getting water retention, I guess. But some foods will override that. And I did buy that vibration plate. I love it. I do it 10 minutes at night before I go to bed, and it just vibrates. I listen to the news while I'm doing it, and I feel better. And my knees have not been hurting since I've been doing that vibration plate. So I hear my little dog. He must be dreaming because he wasn't whining. Be better. He's sound asleep. Anyway, so what else do I want to tell you guys? Oh, my quote. And then I'll end this. How long have I been talking? 19 minutes? Woo! I may put some pictures of me playing the Wii, but not the video, because this is going to be very long. But anyway, here's the quote. Today is a clean slate, y'all. Any mistakes you've made, disappointments you've weathered, or setbacks, or struggles in your past, they are still in the past and are old news. So, and those failures you've been holding on to, which we all tend to do, forget them. Put them out of your mind. Why drag the past around when it's already behind you? Stay fresh. Start fresh, not stay fresh. hopefully stay fresh, but start fresh, y'all. Your wonderful future is awaiting you. And that's all I got to say today. I hope you like my video. If you do, please like and ring the bell and share. I would love to hear your struggles and what you're struggling with and your encouragement. And I hope this helps somebody, because I watch other people's videos that are doing keto, and I hear their struggles and I hear what they go through and what helps them push forward, and it always does help me in the future. You gotta get a system of people who support you and move forward that way. So with that being said, I'm gonna sign off here. I love you guys. Bye. Mwah. Which way? To the right. Okay. Looping on WII Fit Plus. Oh my God, this is so fun. What is that saying? Uh-oh. Ooh, got 2 now. Oh, come on. Get your hips going, girl. Whee! Oh, there's Lisa Lou over there in the right. Brandon's on the left. Okay, come on. We gotta speed this up. Here comes another one. Oh, missed it. You do it to the... Oh, shoot. All right, I'm messing up playing with my phone. Oh, shoot. Oh, crap. Playing the Wii. Come on. Oh. Dang. My balance is so off. One. Oh, shoot. Got hit in the head with a... Oh, what was that? One. Oh! Oh, crud! I got hit in the head with a soccer cleat. Oh, my gosh. That was terrible. Y'all look. It was terrible. 16 points.